Okay, so this is the start of my second part of the draft video, which will focus mainly on ranking the rookies and picking some players who I think will be good and who I think will fail to live up to expectations. This will also cover my prediction for how the Patriots will do this season, so enjoy it. Now I'm gonna evaluate this year's draft class. I think Gerard Mayo will be really good this year. I think he'll be put up a Patrick Willis type season, although I don't think he'll be as good, but I think he'll contend and probably win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And I think he should contribute and make this linebacking core better. I think Wheatley will be solid. He'll impress some players, some fans, and I think that everyone will be pretty happy with the performance of Terrence Wheatley this year. Crable will be a very good linebacker, very good backup. He's a good pass rusher, good rusher. He'll be able to get good amount of sacks for a backup. Provide speed. He's big. I'm really happy about this pick out of Michigan. And I see that being one of the better picks this draft. Jonathan Wilhite, 4th round pick out of Auburn. He has talent. I think he actually will impress. That with the players, the fans, he'll impress some people, a lot of people. Think he'll be a solid backup this year, and this draft class is looking good so far. But I think Slater will be the one. Matthew Slater, UCLA. He'll be the one who surprises the most. There's no doubt in my mind that he'll be good, a great kick returner, and any production with him, and any kick returning ability for him would be a big plus, as it'll help our corner Ellis Hobbs and wide receiver Wes Welker stay on the bench for this and just concentrate on their duties. Now I'm going to pick some players who I think will impress and not impress this year. Impress, I think, Lawrence Maroney. He'll have the type of season that the Patriots drafted him for. I also think that the Patriots draft class will impress this year. I think they'll prove to be one of the best ones in the NFL this year, and that'll be good. I also think that Brendan Merriweather, last year's first-round pick out of Miami, or Florida rather, will produce and eventually supplant this guy Sanders in the secondary as the starter by week 4. Also, I think that Down, who I think will underperform, I'm going to go with Ben Watson. I don't like him very much anymore. He does not seem like too injury prone. I just don't see him performing well, and the Pats will have to look at a new tight end, next year in the draft or in free agency, whenever. And I also think that Rodney Harrison will disappoint. He's getting older, and he's slow. I'm not sure he can perform to the level that we're used to. And so for the Patriots grade in the draft, I'm gonna give them a B plus, A minus. I like Gerard Mayo. I actually like the draft. I think I'm gonna give it an A minus. But it just lacked that player that people were all highly touted, the top 10 considered by scouts talent. But I think Gerard Mayo will prove wrong, and he will be that talented, but still. I just don't think he's good enough to give an A to. And for the offseason, I'm going to give us a C-. No one really stuck around. They really have Delta O'Neal left, Sam Aiken, Lewis Sanders. Lynch may come back, but I don't think that's good enough to get him a high grade. I think the Patriots understand that this offseason signings were failures. That's pretty much it, I think, for the players who I'll be down. So my pick for the Patriots this year will be they're going 14-2, losing the fluke game to Miami and 1 to Indianapolis. I think they will beat the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. That's Sox Pats fan with their 2008 Patriots season preview. Signing off. Goodbye and go Patriots.